All right, so today we're going to be looking at this book here, The Official Flirting Master Program, Attract and Keeper by Jim Wolfe.
Okay.
And I'm really excited to dig into this,
Yeah.
see what it's all about.
Yeah.
You know, is this going to turn us into some kind of like cheesy pickup artist, or there's something more to this?
Well, I mean, right off the bat, what stands out to me is that the author, Jim Wolfe, he doesn't really fit the mold of like the stereotypical dating guru.
Yeah.
Like, he actually has a master's degree,
Oh, wow.
specifically in relationship satisfaction.
Okay.
So it seems like he's got like a solid academic background when it comes to relationships.
Mhm.
And on top of that, he's been coaching men on dating for over 7 years.
Okay, so we've got the academic side and the actual in the trenches experience.
Exactly.
So that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is.
7 years.
Yeah.
That's longer than some marriages.
That's true.
So, but what is this program actually promising? Like when you look at it, does it actually live up to that kind of bold title, Flirting Master?
Well, from what I've gathered, the core promise is that it can teach you to be more attractive to women,
Okay.
but in a way that's still authentic to yourself.
Okay.
So, like, you don't have to memorize a bunch of cheesy pickup lines or put on some kind of fake persona.
Yeah, and that's the thing with a lot of these programs, right? It feels so inauthentic.
Totally.
It's like you're playing a character.
Yeah. And this seems to be more about, like, personal growth.
Right?
And, like, tapping into your natural charm rather than trying to mask it.
I like that. I mean, that's so much more appealing than just learning tricks.
Yeah, definitely.
So how does he actually go about doing this? What's like the secret sauce?
Well, the program is broken down into these 5 audio modules.
Okay.
And each one kind of dives into a different aspect of what he calls flirting mastery.
Okay.
The first module is called the 3-part formula for attractive conversations.
Ooh, a formula.
Yeah, so it seems like this is like the foundation of the program.
Okay.
And it's interesting because it's not just about like saying the right things. It's more about like a mindset shift.
A mindset shift.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
So he talks about the importance of combining humor,
Okay.
vulnerability, and like genuine curiosity
Yeah.
that create these conversations that really engage a woman on an emotional level.
So it's not just about like a monologue, right? It's about creating that connection.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What about the other modules? What do those cover?
So module 2 is called conversation flow.
Okay.
And it basically provides like a roadmap for applying that formula we talked about from like start to finish.
So like from the initial hello to
Yeah.
keeping the conversation going?
Exactly. Like it's a navigation system for like those awkward first interactions.
Sign me up. I need that.
Right.
But what about, those times when you mess up? Because we all make mistakes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Especially when you're flirting.
For sure. And that's actually what module 3 is all about. It's called 11 Mistakes to Avoid That Kill Attraction. So it's like, sometimes knowing what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do.
Totally. Sometimes it's those little blunders that sabotage the whole thing.
Exactly. And Wolf seems to really get that.
Okay.
He doesn't shy away from addressing those common pitfalls.
Okay. I like that there. So what about the later modules? Do they get into like more advanced techniques?
Yeah, so module 4 is called 13 Pro Tips to Amplify Flirting Effectiveness.
Ooh, amplify flirting effectiveness. Okay, I'm listening.
This is where it gets really interesting because he delves into strategies for like really maximizing your impact and creating a lasting impression.
Okay, like what? Give me an example.
So he talks about using body language to your advantage,
Okay.
creating a sense of mystery, and like subtly escalating physical contact.
Okay.
So it's really about mastering those subtle signals that can take your flirting to the next level.
Yeah, this is way more sophisticated than just memorizing cheesy pickup lines.
Exactly.
It's about being more aware and intentional in your interactions.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, what about that final module? What's in store for the experienced flirters out there?
Well, module 5 is called 9 Advanced Pro Tips for Experienced Flirters.
Okay.
So it seems like this is for those guys who are already pretty comfortable with the basics.
Okay.
And they want to like really refine their skills even further.
So it's like leveling up your game even more.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got 5 modules all geared towards making you a flirting master
Right.
while staying true to yourself.
Who wouldn't want that?
Well, actually, Wolfe himself acknowledges that this program isn't for everyone.
Really? Why not?
He specifically says that it's not for guys who already feel super confident in their flirting skills.
Okay.
And it's also not for guys who are hesitant to actually take action and apply what they learn.
So you got to be willing to put in the work.
Yeah, exactly. Like this program is for men who are serious about improving their dating lives
Right.
and are ready to like actually put in the effort. Makes sense. Okay, so
Okay.
what about if you're on the fence? Like you're not sure if this is the right program for you.
Well, one thing to consider is the price.
Okay, let's talk money. How much does it cost to unlock these flirting secrets?
The entire program, including all 5 modules and a bonus we haven't even talked about yet, is only $37.
Wait, hold on, $37. That's less than a fancy dinner.
I know, right?
What's the catch?
There's no catch.
Really?
Yeah. And to sweeten the deal even further, he offers a 60-day money-back guarantee for any reason.
A 60-day money-back guarantee. So you're practically daring people to try it out.
Basically, he's saying if you're not happy with the results, you have nothing to lose.
Okay, I'm sold.
Hmm.
But wait, you said there's another bonus? What is that?
Oh, yeah. In addition to everything else, you also get a free 19-page ebook called Get Her Number and Text Her, like a master.
Hold on, a whole ebook for free.
Yep.
What does that cover?
It basically dives into like all those crucial early interactions after you've gotten a woman's number.
Okay.
So like crafting attractive texts, navigating the whole texting etiquette thing.
Texting etiquette. Now that's something I could use some help with.
Yeah, me too.
Tell me more.
So Wolf seems to really understand that texting can be a minefield.
Oh, tell me about it. I've sent some cringeworthy texts in my day.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
But this ebook is designed to help you avoid those common texting pitfalls.
Okay.
Like he covers everything from crafting engaging opening lines
Sure.
to keeping the conversation flowing,
Yeah.
dealing with non-responses,
Mm-hmm.
and ultimately like transitioning from texting to actually asking her out on a date.
Wow, so it's like a step-by-step guide to mastering the art of texting.
Pretty much.
That's a pretty valuable bonus.
It is. And when you consider that it's completely free with the Flirting Master Program,
Yeah.
the value proposition becomes even more appealing.
Yeah, you're basically getting 2 programs for the price of 1.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm seriously impressed. This program seems to cover all the bases. From building attraction in person to mastering the art of texting. And for that price, with a money-back guarantee, it's practically a no-brainer.
I'd say so.
But what are your initial impressions? What stood out to you the most about this program?
I think what struck me the most is this emphasis on combining effective flirting techniques
Yeah,
with genuine self-expression.
I agree.
Like, it's not about putting on a facade or becoming someone you're not.
Right.
It's about amplifying your natural charisma and charm.
Yes, I completely agree. I think that's what makes this program so appealing.
Yeah.
It's not about tricks or manipulation. It's about becoming the best version of yourself and letting that shine through in your interactions with women.
Exactly. It's about empowering you to connect with women in a way that feels both authentic and attractive.
Well said. I'm loving this deep dive so far.
Oh, too.
We've uncovered a lot of valuable information about Jim Wolfe and his Flirting Master Program.
For sure.
But before we move on, I want to take a closer look at that ebook bonus
Okay.
and see what specific gems we can unearth.
I'm all for that. Let's crack open this digital treasure chest and see what secrets lie within.
Let's do it. Okay, so we've got this ebook, Get Her Number, and Text Her, like a master. What is it about this that makes it so special?
Well, it seems to be all about like navigating the texting part of dating,
Yeah,
which
well-
can be kind of tricky,
Yeah.
especially in those early stages.
Oh, I know. I've always found texting to be a bit of a minefield.
Totally.
Like one wrong emoji and poof, the conversation's dead.
Exactly. And that's actually one of the things that Wolf addresses in this ebook.
Okay.
He like breaks down all these common texting mistakes
Okay.
the guys make that can totally sabotage their chances.
Like what? Give me some examples.
Well, one of the big ones is sending those generic, hey, what's up texts.
Oh man, guilty as charged.
Right.
It's just so easy to fall back on those.
It is. But Wolf argues that you got to be more engaging,
Okay.
more playful, more personalized.
Oh.
Like, he encourages you to actually, like, draw inspiration from your interactions with her and use that to spark interesting conversations.
So it's about being more thoughtful and intentional
Exactly.
with your texts rather than just like firing off those lazy one-liners.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh.
What about those dreaded non-responses?
Uh,
You send a text and then crickets.
Hmm.
How do you deal with that without seeming desperate?
yeah, that's a tough one.
It is.
But Wolf has some good advice for that, too. He says, avoid the temptation to double or triple text.
Oh, that's so hard, though.
I know it is, but he argues that it's often more effective to just give her space and let her respond in her own time.
Right.
He even suggests, like, playfully calling her out on the non-response when she eventually does text back.
Oh, I like that.
Right.
Turning the tables.
Yeah, create a little playful tension.
So what else does he cover in this ebook?
Well, he also talks about the psychology of texting,
Okay.
like how to use text messages to create a sense of anticipation and desire.
Hmm.
He talks about leaving her wanting more, rather than bombarding her with constant messages.
The art of the slow burn.
Exactly.
Okay, I can see how that would be more effective.
Yeah, it's about creating that mystery and intrigue,
Yeah.
leaving her wondering what you're up to.
Okay, so we've covered crafting engaging texts, dealing with non-responses, and creating anticipation. But ultimately, the goal is to get her out on a date, right?
Of course.
So does he talk about that?
Oh yeah, she doesn't disappoint.
Okay.
The ebook has specific strategies for transitioning from texting to actually asking her out.
Okay, so what's the secret? Spill the beans.
Well, he emphasizes being confident and direct when you ask her out,
Okay.
like proposing a specific day and time,
Okay.
rather than leaving it open-ended.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
Right.
It avoids that awkward back and forth.
Exactly. And he also suggests suggesting an activity that aligns with her interests
Okay.
based on your conversations.
So you're showing that you're paying attention.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm really impressed with this ebook. It seems like it's packed with valuable information
It is.
for anyone who wants to up their texting game. And to think it's all included for free with the Flirting Master Program.
I know it's a great bonus.
But let's zoom out for a minute
Okay.
and consider the bigger picture. What are your overall thoughts on the value proposition of this program? Do you think it lives up to the hype?
Based on what we've seen, I'd say it definitely exceeds expectations.
I agree. I mean, for only $37, you're getting those 5 comprehensive audio modules,
Right.
the bonus video analysis, and this incredible ebook on texting. Plus, you have that 60-day money-back guarantee.
It's a steal.
It's a steal. And beyond the sheer volume of content, what really impresses me is the quality of Wolf's insights.
Yeah, he really knows his stuff.
He does.
Yeah.
He combines those research-backed principles with practical, actionable strategies.
And they can be applied immediately.
You're right. It's not just theory.
Nope.
It's about giving you the tools and techniques to actually transform your interactions with women. And he does it in a way that feels empowering, not manipulative.
Yeah.
It's about becoming the best version of yourself and attracting women who appreciate you for who you truly are.
Well said.
I think what makes this program so appealing is that it's not just about getting dates. It's about personal growth
Yeah.
and self-discovery.
I completely agree.
It's about becoming more confident, more charismatic,
Yeah.
more comfortable in your own skin.
And those qualities are attractive regardless of your relationship status.
Well said. We've covered a lot of ground here, from exploring the Flirting Master Program to unearthing the gems within the bonus ebook. But there's one aspect we haven't delved into yet that I think is crucial to understanding the effectiveness of Wolf's approach.
Oh, okay. I'm intrigued. What aspect are you referring to?
Well, throughout our deep dive, we've touched upon the importance of authenticity and respect in attracting women.
Right.
But I think it's worth taking a closer look at how those principles are woven into the fabric of Wolf's program.
That's an excellent point.
Yeah.
I think you're right. It's not just about learning techniques. It's about approaching interactions with women in a way that's genuine, considerate, and empowering for both parties involved.
It's really interesting, right? Like, as we've been going through this Flirting Master Program,
Yeah.
it's become so clear to me that it's not about, like, playing games with women or trying to manipulate them.
Yeah.
It's really about approaching those interactions with respect and authenticity.
Absolutely. And I think that's a big part of what makes it stand out from other programs.
Yeah.
Like he really focuses on building those genuine connections
Right.
based on mutual respect and understanding.
It's not about, like, scoring points or winning.
Yeah.
It's about creating a space where
Right.
both people feel comfortable and valued.
Exactly.
And I think that's really powerful.
It is. And you see that throughout the program.
Yeah.
For example, in Module 3, where he talks about those mistakes that can kill attraction,
Well.
he really emphasizes respecting boundaries and reading social cues.
It's about being attuned to her signals and responding accordingly.
Exactly.
Not just, like, pushing forward if she seems uncomfortable.
Yeah, like treating her as an individual.
Right.
With her own thoughts and feelings and preferences.
Not just some kind of target to be conquered.
Exactly.
And it's not just about respecting her boundaries, like, in person. It's also about, like, respecting her time and energy in general.
Oh, absolutely. He talks about that too. Like being mindful of her schedule.
Right.
Not bombarding her with texts or calls.
Yeah.
Giving her space to respond.
It's about showing that you value her as a person.
Right.
Not just as like a potential romantic interest.
Exactly.
And that kind of respect, I think, goes a long way.
It really does.
It creates that intrigue and desire.
Yeah, because when you're not constantly chasing after her,
Right.
it allows her the space to pursue you.
It's like flipping the script
It is.
on traditional dating.
Totally.
And again, it's not about playing hard to get or anything.
Yeah.
It's just about creating that dynamic where attraction can unfold naturally.
Exactly.
And that goes back to what we've been talking about all along, right?
Yeah.
Authenticity is key.
It is.
When you are confident and secure in yourself, you don't need to resort to those games or tricks to attract women.
And I think that's what makes this program so unique.
Yeah.
It's about empowering you to become the best version of yourself.
Right.
And attract women who appreciate you for who you truly are.
I couldn't agree more. It's about cultivating that genuine connection.
Yeah.
And building a fulfilling dating life based on that mutual respect, understanding, and authenticity.
Well said.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of flirting and attraction,
Yeah.
I want to leave our listeners with this thought.
Okay.
If you could become a master flirt without compromising your values or authenticity, would you?
That's a great question to ponder.
And if so, what aspects of this program resonate with you the most?
And remember becoming a flirting master. It's not about mastering manipulation. It's about mastering yourself.
Yeah.
And using that self-awareness to build those authentic connections.
Beautifully said. Until next time, keep exploring, keep growing, and keep those sparks flying.